Hi, I'll be introducing you to Google Analytics and talking about some basic features about this great analyzing web analytics. I will take a web page which has, in my case, some views that we can analyze. So the first thing is the basic information in this page, which is uh, you don't. I believe you already know what this chart says. It has 1041 visits. It means that unique visits, including if you go away from this page and then you return to this web page again. So it will call me visits. So I mean I don't know how often they calculate. Maybe in an hour split or 2 hours, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know. But if you go in this my web page, eureka.lv, like twice per day, then you'll have 2 visits. But if you go like 20 times per day, maybe it will count as 3 visits because page views will increase. Maybe after some 30 minutes it will add more. So basically, this is how many visits this page has. So in month, I have 28,310 visits and 72,000 page views. But you must know this, that if you're searching for the server or something for your web page, that this is only 10% of server usage. If you have like lots and lots of links in your web page, you must understand that this will go 9 to 10 times even more, because there will be lots of Google bots, crawlers, and so on and so on, and it will take lots of your server resources. Because if you're looking for a server, take this times 10. But if you have a very small web page, then maybe times 3. Because if you times 10, that the crawler will go through all the web pages you have on your web page. So the next interesting thing is bounce rate. You must understand what is bounce rate. So bounce rate basically comes from people that enter your web page at first. For example, let's enter this web page, and if I'm looking for shoes, for example, and I go in this web page, and I don't see any shoes. I go away, I click back, I click X, there's nothing I need in this web page. So if you open this web page and somebody already goes away, bounce rate is 100%. If one person comes in and clicks, oh, I was interested in this topic in here, and I click on another link, bounce rate is 0. But you have to understand that if he goes on the next page and then he decides I want to go away, then the bounce rate is 50%, because he looked 2 pages and on the second page he went away, so bounce rate is 50%, and so on and so on. So to have a bounce rate 0, it is impossible, but you should go for it. So I have only 2.56 page views, so it's quite less. Average time on site, they calculate on if you open the web page, the timer counts, and you click on another link, then it takes you. We're opening this page for like 20 minutes or 20 seconds, and the next page open for 3 minutes, and they take the average of this. So these are the absolute average data on this. You should also check on new visits. If you have like not so many new visits, then you should know that many of people like your page and go back here. But on my case, there's a really low average time on site. I suggest 3 minutes. It's okay. If you got 30 minutes, then it's a social web page, and that's very good. And let's go down. This is the same dashboard, and let's go here. I have 25,000 views only from search engines, and the rest is very small. So in my case, this is not a page of trusted users. This is a page of getting traffic from search engines. So this website views can drop from like 20,000 to 100,000, and from 100,000 to 1,000. It depends on how you service the page. If you do like bad links or something like this, the views can just drop, because the Google search engines, they crawl these web pages and they do all the kinds of things. and if you misplace a link or so, it will block all your traffic down. So I would say 88% is a weakness, but it takes more traffic. So if you have 1 million from search engines and 10,000 and 10,000 here, I would say it's okay. You can earn some money from your web pages. And this is the basic of analytics. But we can go further, deeper in this. But I basically check what do people search for in one web page, and you can click here and you will see the most searched keywords, and you can click here from which web pages the most people come from. So let's go back here, and let's click on which pages are mostly opened. So you have to know that, sorry, very slow internet. You have to check which pages have less average time. You should work on this page because it says less time than average time. Because mine 34, I have. You have to open this web page and see why do they have that so less. And you should go all through all the web pages and all the links in your web page and check them and fix them to get even more and more. And another thing is I have very high bounce rate because people are not interested in my content in my case. So I'm not attracting the right auditory, the right people from a web page. So if I'm doing an advertisement with AdWords, so I must make sure the bounce rate is as low as it can be. So 20% is very great. If you have less than 10%, that is super. So if you have less than 10% of bounce rate, uh, you can manage to get a good score from your AdWords. You can sell lots more on the internet because in my case this is not the best score you can get. This is another great feature in page analytics. And just click here and the Google will show my web page. Just wait when she loads, and they will. Alright, so they show where the most people click, but this is not very accurate. This is not very accurate measurements because it takes the link on next page because I have this link in many places here in this web page, so it calculates the total of all these links. But it's a very great thing if you know that from this page 7.2% goes to this link, 2.7% goes to this link. So if you're looking for people, if you want to get people into the page you want to aim them, you should move them. Maybe change this one here. So this is most clicked. You should maybe put this here, and you go down. You can see there's less, even more less, less and less. So you should. There's somebody viewing this, which I didn't know. You should. Somebody else is clicking here, and if you go level deeper, it will show analytics also here. So in any case, this is the most basic about analytics, and you should what should you keep in mind of this. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just write. Thank you.